Good evening from down under, everyone. My name is Remit Splits, and we're gonna keep continuing our playthrough of Super Robot Wars Y cross playthrough. This should be part 11 in the series, and last we left off, we had just done Malice and Shadows, and now we're gonna do a new Gundam fight, I believe. First thing we're gonna do though is we're gonna do the Ace Chats, so we'll get straight into it. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have been enjoying the content so far. Otherwise, we shall begin. I will just set this to auto. Now, I do believe I've went ahead and sorted out the group for the next map. Doman should be able to sort this mission out pretty quickly from memory. But yeah, so it shouldn't take too long. LNB, I would totally run it arcade too if it was not the 21st century where they become not as popular due to, well, technology. Alright, Cowan next. So, if it wasn't pretty obvious, I do believe that Cowan and Allenby tend to be the Forte Ichiko group, while Tetsuya and Guma tend to be the group cross, so, you know. It's okay, with the power of anime, you won't gain a single pound, unless you want to. Alright. I'm not familiar with Omen. Oh. Of course that is. I totally didn't realize it, but maybe the other DLC stuff is actually there already. But they didn't have DLC on them. That's annoying, that's okay, we'll do those next then. After everything, so... I've already committed to a new Gundam fight, so that's what we're gonna do. So it turns out a Smile on the Street Corner and Omen are DLC too. Slightly annoyed. Because it doesn't have DLC in it, and so I totally overlooked it. Oh, why are you being weird? Stop that. I think it's time for me to get a new controller. Boy, Doman is something else. He's just doing some solo practice that I can still feel his spirit. Aren't you gonna spar with him, LNB? Believe me, I tried. He turned me down when I asked. He said he wants to focus on fighting himself again. Yeah, I guess that checks out. He has the eyes of a beast ready to strike. Because the next Gundam fight is about to begin, I assume. Has it been officially announced? No, not yet, but it's only a matter of time. It's still the best way to mediate between nations. Safe to assume that every country is already preparing for the 14 tournament. Even Japan? We honestly don't know. Doman hasn't agreed to participate as Japan's representative. One of you's gonna represent the A event this time. I just imagine the A event winning the Gundam fight and raising to the top of the world. It's not that simple. The 14th edition of the tournament would be far more significant than the previous ones. In the past, the Gundam fights determined how many seats a country would get in the Federation Assembly. This time, it would give the winner direct authority. Well, that's sure gonna stir the pot. Still more peaceful than all-out war. Yeah, I guess that's true, but what, you got a problem with it? I was just wondering, is this really what Doman and his friends really want? Yomogi's right. Doman. The battles I need to fight may not be the Gundam fight. What's that mean? So, the hell that mean? This isn't the time or place to talk about it. Don't leave us hanging. At any rate, I asked Representative Ichika to take us to New York in preparation for that fight. Hold up, is that why we're heading there, so you can handle your personal business? Not at all, we received a formal request to supply energy to New York. I hear those things are looking good in concrete jungles over there. It's true, the Holy Britannia Empire has been dissolved, the reorganization of the Principality Britannia, but it didn't solve all its problems. North America suffered greatly from the war between Emperor Lelouch and the rebel forces. Word is their influence within the Atlantic Federation is waning as well. Oh, speaking of the Atlantic Federation, I heard that Logos is the one pulling the strings. When Gilbert de Landor made his public accusation, Logos collapsed. However, their roots run deep, supposedly their current influence is still strong. Logos, a secret society manipulating the world from the shadows. The world's moving a new era, but it seems the ghosts of the past are intent on staying. I heard the Atlantic Federation being expanding its power since the dissolution of New Earth Federation. Do you think Logos is up to something? I doubt it. They took one hell of a beating during the Revolutionary War. So you're saying they shouldn't have the resources. Still, there must be someone behind all the recent problems plaguing the world. Okay, it's time. I'm gonna head out for a bit. Where are you going, Doman? I'm meeting up with someone. If anyone's curious what's up, feel free to tag on. On the bridge. Transmission from the Atlantic Federation has terminated. Phew. You did well not to lose your patience with those clear results, Mr. Chico. I suppose I should feel flattered they think so highly of the A event they invited us to join the Atlantic Federation. Feels more like a demand for surrender to me. It was, when you get to the core of it. It wouldn't be all bad getting under their banner. Better to be the tail of a lion than the head of foxes, is what they say. But we can only take the A event wherever we want. It's a big raw deal for us, selling that out to confine ourselves to the Atlantic. I agree completely, Captain. However, the fact remains that we are in North America, which is under the jurisdiction of the Atlantic Federation. I'm sure we won't have seen the end of this issue as long as we stay in New York. Yeah, probably not. One time no see, Doman. Chibbity. Haven't seen you since we took down the Dark Gundam. Looking back, a lot happened between the two of us. Come to think of it, New York is where we first met, wasn't it? Did you call me just to talk about old times? Nah, of course not. Look around, this is what my beloved hotel looks like now. It's gone to the dogs. And winning the next Gundam fight is the only way I'm gonna save it. Shibbity. Come on, Doman. Actually, for old time's sake, come on, Mr. Japan. I challenge you to a fight for the future of my hometown. A new Gundam fight. Alright. So we are going to enact the our best impression of One Punch Man. Well, we're already at 150 morale, so good for us. Alright, so 11,600. Yeah, okay. Out of curiosity. Yeah, so still not enough. So we prepared for this. We don't get the ability to do any assist links, so that's fine. Alright, let's begin. With 25k hit to the face.
Gigantic Magnum! 倍にして返すまで闘志よ今こそ燃え上がれ俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える勝利をつかめと轟き叫ぶ爆裂ゴートゥフィガーキートエンド Oh my god!
Dramatic fish! Alright, well, that should make Doman like level 25-ish probably. 23, not too far off. Yeah, we did too. It wasn't just Doman. Rose a bit, so. Oh. So now we have 3 of the G Gundam boys. So they joined at level 19, that's pretty nice. They're level 17. May as well show off some attacks while we wait. But yeah. But yeah, so we got 3 of the 3 of the 5 Gundam boys. We only need 2 more now. Yeah, we can just stand there. Start AoEing them down, but no need. We'll just show off more of the attacks. Ideally, we're just passing time until we can get the A event on the battlefield, so. No. We'll just try and pass this as quickly as we can. Get them drawn in, definitely not. I can't remember if we join immediately on the next turn or whether or not I've actually got to commit to dropping a couple of units. I'm kind of hoping we join on the next turn. There we go. Alright. Uh, 15 units exactly. Perfect. Yeah, we don't have those yet. Alright, here's the level of the Prana Converter. Who is it? Alright, it's you guys. She can get spirits, that immediately fixes that issue. I can show off Super EM Spin, because I don't think I've done that yet.
純三、大作、千鶴、小助、準備はいいな。はい。超デジ竜巻。超デジスピン。
Level 19, very good. Very good. So these guys like level 17. So, is there anyone really part of our group that wouldn't super benefit from a kill right away? Yeah, not particularly, so... Then, do you have the part? You do have the part. Okay. So one more rouse. Um... One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. That should, I think, get Murray down to practically being done completely. I don't think we're done combination T and T, so we'll show that off.
モビルスーツのデータは揃ってるから。
ここは TND で行きますよ。
TND 受けたまわりました。キャリアクス 攻撃準備 OK。 ティラネード特艦します。
そのままの位置を維持してください。
ストライカーはランスモードで。チャンス。相手は足が止まってる。いっけー。
And we'll show off this one too.
エイミス、敵の正確な位置を頼む。
11時の方向、距離2500です。皆さん、パターン VTX です。 OK よ、ラミー。まずは突破口を開いてね。行きましょう、主任。
ではこちらも参ります。
突っ込むぞ、ラミー。
私も覚悟は決めています。とどめです、主任。
ぶち抜け、ストライカー。
さすがです、主任。
この勝利は全員で掴んだものだ。
Alrighty. I don't remember showing this
こ
one
いつはかわせないぜ。行け。
Oh, I think I have shown this off. It might be the last attack I haven't gotten around to yet. Alright, we're just gonna go through and activate all these because we won't need them. So we've got the battleship. Ah, right. Because we've used them already, it's not gonna let us do it the easy way. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright. Oh. They need to have animations on for that.
モビルスーツとの戦いは慣れている。これが輻射波動だ。
A weapon that should by all rights be illegal. Just because of what it does.
ここで勝負をかける。取ったぞ。決めてみせる。
勝利への道をここに。
Oh, never mind, I've seen that one. I think it was the other one I haven't shown off yet. That's my bad. Keep 4 in the bank because the idea is that we will have another turn, and then we will activate the assist link then. Ah. Oh, 'cause you gotta be in air, that's why. Okay. Oh. Yeah, those guys are level 19, they don't need any of these. Punch. Fry. Then part, activate bravery, which gets 150 morale, which sorts everyone else out. Then we can just end the phase. Nah. Nope. Nope. Alright, I guess we get to do this. It's a bit of a miracle, but it's fine. And then do that. Alright, so we got Rain, L&B, Tatsuya, Cowan. Alright. We can show off the beam ribbon. I don't think I've shown that one off yet.
ノーベルガンダム行くよ。伸びてビームリボン。 いっけ
And then here we got that's Tatsuya. Takuma. Yeah, we'll do Takuma for the final kill. Actually, we're gonna do that. Transform Geta 2. Gets a drill.
モビルスーツとの戦い方は心得ている。これが音速の戦いだ。ドリルアタック。
Alrighty. And that map is over. Alrighty. They got into the A event, but we were ready. Their plan was to eliminate me and take control of the A event at the same time. Nice one, Doman. We're just about done cleaning up these rats. It was a smart move drawing us out and taking advantage of that to infiltrate. Good work sniffing out and stalling the intruders, Ayate. That's what the information division is here for. As you all might have guessed, that's a pretty good chance this plot started cooking the moment the A event started for New York. Shibidi. I was told by the government that Doman was coming and I had to take him out. I swear I didn't know anything about terrorists or the infiltrators. You don't have to bow your head, Shibidi. Chin up. I have no reason to doubt you. Still, the whole thing went way too smoothly if you ask me. It can be assumed that the terrorists, the infiltrators and the government were all working together. Normally I'd call you a loon, but now I can't really argue with that. That's more or less the situation in every part of Europe as well. George. That's why I'm here, to meet you, Doman. Listen, Doman, tell me, what am I supposed to do? You already know the answer, Queen of Spades. I'm no longer Japan's Gundam fighter, I'm fighting for the sake of the entire world. There's a certain name for people like that. The Shuffle Alliance. The Shuffle Alliance. Indeed, Chibidi, as a Jack of Diamonds, I feel the same way as Doman. What about you, Chibidi? You're joking, right? The answer's obvious. My beloved country is part of this world. That means a fight for the world is a fight for America too. I'm in, I swear on the crest of the Queen of Spades. Good. The Shuffle Alliance. This is Doman's new fight. However, there's still so much we don't know about the enemy. The elusive terrorist organization Val-X operates from the shadows all around the world. Now it's looking like they've wormed their way into the leadership of some country. They may actually be the remnants of Logos. If that's the case, then we have a lot more influence than we originally thought. I figured Gilbert Durandal and Emperor Lelouch mowed them down for good, but apparently not. Their roots must really run deep. If they prefer to stay hidden, we'll just use the A event to lure them out. Representative Achika. The target is our vessel. They will reveal themselves sooner or later if we keep moving. Are you suggesting we act as bait? I'm afraid it would be unwise to put the citizens in danger like that. That's exactly what Shadows is for, am I wrong? Of course not, but what she said, there's no point in worrying. As long as we're around, those slimy freaks ain't gonna lay a finger on the city. Derman, I hope you'll let us accompany you on this path you've chosen. Thank you, Representative Ichika. No need for thanks. I simply do what's best for the AFN. That's right. I'm right behind you, Derman, for the sake of the world and my country. As am I. We all have the same goals, so it only makes sense we travel the same path. Thanks, guys. Please watch over us, Master. The righteous power we're gathering will dispel the wicked clouds surrounding the world. For once completed, Shuffle Alliance can fight together with shadows. My heart should grow strong enough to stand up to anything, I'm sure of it. Meanwhile. Well, looks like the plan failed. Though that shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. Stop with the smarty tone, this is your problem too. There's no need to get worked up, right now we're merely sowing the seeds. Exactly, we have to make sure everything is in place for when they finally ripen. Yes, to ensure the future is as it must be. Alrighty. So obviously we didn't really get Rupert to where we wanted him to be, but that's fine. And obviously Chisei is Chisei. It's gonna be a while before we can do much about that. But Harry and Cookie are done, which is good. Press and persist. And 50 SP. Do we have... Okay, so we do have it. So I will knock this off screen. Which obviously I'll use that time to level up. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, I'll use that time to level up. The assist links and whatnot. Then, yeah, then we'll go from there. Clearly we won't need the Piranha Converter on that one. There we go, so swap those around a little bit. Train pilots, so Chibbity Crockett. So make sure all these are active. Don't really get the feeling we didn't bring enough, but that's alright. At least these guys started a little bit leveled. But yeah, it'll be fine. Even if we didn't bring enough of the stuff, we should have enough bless and fortune, and I can always just give those people specific parts in the meantime, for the the nebula parts. So We just have to kind of bide our time until we get the shop open for ourselves, which I think is chapter 3, I want to say? Alright, now just make sure that's everyone there. Alrighty. So we'll round off this episode with the 2 ace chats, and in the next episode we will sort out the other talks. So we'll do Chippity first. And then yeah, we will do the DLC missions that are supposed to be DLC missions but aren't actually listed as DLC. Which is, again, a bit frustrating. Because it means I could have done those a lot sooner. But that's fine. I guess the only thing that annoys me is that, that they do have some assist crew, and I could have been leveling them up all this time, but yeah. It should be fine anyway. By the time we get them, everyone else should more or less be leveled to level 4 anyway, and then we can just put all our effort into them. Alright, and George's shot. So just looking at it, oh, I will fix that in a second. Oh, will you stop that? Sorry, things being weird. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, yeah, so let's calculate this. Will you stop that silly thing? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I mean, it looks like we couldn't get all the DLC units anyway. We can only get some, so we didn't actually miss a great deal, so... Because all of the maps are actually post the next main mission, so... I guess that's fine. Yeah, so I'll call the episode here, folks. In the next episode we will start... what sounds to be about a... 6 DLC back-to-back mission grind, so I will catch you then. Have a good one.